This podcast is a part of the Rebel Without a Clue media network, featuring That Don't Work For Me Brother, Bullshitting, Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon, Black Manifold Transmissions, Horny Little Book Club, The Open Heart Podcast, Tripped Out and Crazy, Mad Dogs, and The Revolution Will Be Broadcast. You can find all of our podcasts on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. Rebel Without a Clue, Strange Minds, Loud Hearts, No Apologies.
On my block, everything is everything for Sheezy. My block for Sheezy.
Hey dudes, welcome back. You're in Shug's Hood, a place where everyone can find a spot on the porch. That's right. It is a beautiful, maybe, Saturday morning, so go ahead, grab your coffee, grab your energy drink, grab your hot tea, grab your cold tea, grab your sweet tea. Grab your iced tea. I think I said that already. You know, grab your blunt, your joint, your bong, your pipe, your bubbler, whatever you have handy, whatever gets you through the day, and let's go ahead and get the day going. Now, as you can imagine, I am currently prepping for the Porch Session. Now, we're going to do things a little bit different today for the Porch Session. That's right. I'm shaking things up. I'm doing it a little different today. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes it's good to change up your routine, and it's good to shock the system a little bit and kind of confuse the brain waves and just do things a little bit different. So this morning, instead of rolling a blunt, I am breaking down my herb in a grinder to get it nice and fine, because this morning it is going into what I like to call the Monster Mash. Monster Mash is a big bubbler that I found under our house in the crawl space. Our home has a crawl space. It's about, 3.5. Well, I don't know. I can almost stand up down there. I have to crouch. So maybe like 5 feet, something like that. And I found it in a space under the crawl space. It is maroon and it looks like some kind of cyclops monster thing with teeth. And it has a recklessly large bowl at the top of it. So that's the Monster Mash. We're not going to do a blunt this morning. We're going to hit the bubbler. Now, a bubbler, for those that don't know, is a glass pipe that is like a combination of a traditional bowl, glass bowl that you would see, pipe that you would see, and like smash that together with a bong. It's a pipe that you can put water in the bottom of, but a bong would have like a slide. Your bowl would be on kind of a stem that goes down in this chute, and when you roast it and you pull at the top of the bong, you would pull that bowl out of this slide, and that's your carb that releases all the smoke into your lungs. This doesn't have a carb, and this doesn't have any kind of slide or anything like that. It's like a pipe that you can put water in the bottom of. I never use it. It's clean right now. So that's why we're gonna rip out of this morning. Like I said, I usually don't smoke out of these because I'm a lazy bitch and I just hate cleaning them. But it's clean right now. So I guess let's fuck it up real good. Yeah. So that's going to take us into our porch session. Let's go ahead and move out to the porch. Okay. We are on the porch. We have our accoutrement set up. We've got our lighter. We've got our bubbler. The birds are chirping. Squirrels are skittering. Let's see what we have today for our porch session. Today, we have kind of a requested strain. Not really. A buddy of mine... A buddy of mine actually picked up the strain that we're going to review earlier this week, and he sent me a text message that is absolutely amazing. So I had to pick up a bag of it, and we are going to review that today. The strain we're reviewing today comes to us from Carpenter Farms. This is called Interspecies Erotica. Okay. Interspecies Erotica. This almost sounds like a strain for the Horny Little Book Club. This is nuts. This name is confused. Well, let's see. Let's break it down. It's confusing. Interspecies Erotica. All right, man. Let's break it down though. Interspecies Erotica is a rare, evenly balanced hybrid strain. It's 50% indica, 50% sativa. It's created through crossing the infamous snacks with gorilla snacks. That's okay. Interspecies Erotica. So it's two types of snacks crossed together. One of them being gorilla snacks. I'm assuming gorilla snacks is a cross of snacks and gorilla glue. Who knows? But once you've crossed snacks and gorilla snacks, you get Interspecies Erotica. Let's see. It says this brings on hard-hitting effects, packing a head-spinning and super arousing high into each and every tasty little toke. Let's see. We need to be looking for flavors. It says coffee, nutty, spicy, woody, sweet. I've also got another something that says we need to be on the lookout for flavor-wise apple, apricot, and ammonia. Ammonia? Like, whoa, dude. Like, ammonia is like one of my least favorite smells. I do like the smell of bleach, though. And gasoline. And honeysuckle. Okay, let's go ahead and get our first rip of Interspecies Erotica. Oh, man. Okay. That was a hit, players. Okay. Sweet. Really deep, rich flavor. Hold on. With the apple and the apricot. I think it's silly to say apple and apricot. I would just say sweet, fruity, fruity in the way that you know how there's no different flavors of Fruit Loops? All the Fruit Loops are just Fruit Loop flavored? It's just fruity like that. It's just fruit flavored. Fruit forward. Sweet, fruity. I guess that's from the snacks. And then from that gorilla snacks, I see what they're saying with the ammonia. There's definitely something chemi at the end of this that is strange. And when I say chemi, I'm talking about Chem Dog, that kind of stuff. There's a chemical taste to it, a chlorine, ammonia, bleachy kind of tinge to it. It really seems to be concentrated at the nose. It's kind of like that sinus clearing kind of thing. But with your weed, it's kind of weird. It's mentholated, but not, because it's not mentholated. But it's got this chemically thing going on. The buds that I have, like I said, this is from Carpenter Farms. They've usually got a great bag. These buds are not huge, but they are definitely not popcorn. Full structure, different peaks, purples, deep greens. Okay. And then this bag is 26% THC. That is the sweet spot, I believe. See, terps, bringing good terps, 2.5 something. Okay. That's cool, man. You want your terps as close to, like, I don't know. The numbers change all the time. Like, it used to be just as, like, close to 3 as you can get, but I think I've seen stuff close to 4 now. I could be tripping. But that's the thing with, like, THC, too, is, like, they're, like, you know, as high as you can get it. It used to be, like, 30 was tops, but now there's stuff that's, like, 32. I don't know. And I don't know if you can really tell the difference between 30 and 32. Like, anyway. But this is nice. This comes on quick. They're not lying about that. It seems to be kind of settling up top a little bit. It's real heady. Ooh, and then that second hit. Maybe it's because I've already roasted the bowl a little bit, but it does get a deeper flavor. Okay, looks. Let's see. Let's do the nose real quick. On the nose, you get not so much of that chemical flavor. You get mostly sweet, piney on the nose. That's good. That's good stuff. I like that. For looks, let's go with. This is a 4 out of 5, man. It's good looking. Smell, we're gonna go 4 out of 5. Taste, we're gonna go 3.5. We're gonna go 3.5 on taste. It's got more punch on the nose. It does get a little bit of that Kimmy thing going on in the nose too, like I talked about. Let's do one more. Yeah, that's dope. That's good shit. Ooh. That'll grab you by the boo-boo. So let's see. We've got a 4, and a 3.5. That gives us, what is that? Like 11.5 divided by. All right. That is our strain review for the day. Interspecies Erotica. It gets an overall. Fuck it. 4. It gets 4 out of 5. I'm not doing the math again. And I recognize that it's not hard math. Like, we could do it. We could do it together real quick. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's get a calculator and let's just do it. Are we proving to ourselves we can do it? Kind of. Plus 4. Yep. 3.83. 3.83 for the interspecies. 3.833333333333333333. It's pretty good. All right, let's go inside. Let's get a cup of coffee. This morning, we are shaking things up. We got up early today and had to run to the gas station real quick to get some vape cartridges. We are currently in the process of quitting smoking for the second time because I'm a big dum-dum. Anyway, I just never learned a lesson the first time. But so this morning we will be reviewing Monster Energy Ultra Strawberry Dreams. Let's see if it tastes like a strawberry dream. Strawberry dreams forever. Man. Let's see, it says something here on the can. Some people swear that strawberries are aphrodisiacs. They say if you share a double strawberry with someone, then they'll catch feelings for you. All we know is the flavor of the heart-shaped fruit is perfect for our new zero sugar, ultra wonderfully sweet, while slightly tart. This easy drinking ultra tastes like a dream. Unleash the ultra beast. What the fuck, dude? Unleash the beast, but also share strawberry. Share strawberry with your best friend. Unleash the beast. I don't know, dude. Fucking. Smell. Let's do the smell. Fake. Taste. Strawberry dream. Maybe not. Maybe not a dream. Let's give it 2 out of 5. It's got caffeine in it, and that's truly what we need. All right. Now, let's pull up some local news and get down to some good news. Let's see. Matthew McConaughey to visit Arkansas Museum of Fine Arts in August. Let's see what he's going to be doing in town. The True Detective and Interstellar. Wait, Matthew McConaughey is coming to Arkansas next month. The True Detective and Interstellar is coming to the Arkansas Museum of Fine Arts in August as Variety prepares to honor him with the Variety Legend and Groundbreaker Award. Set to kick off his visit to the natural state by having a conversation with Arkansas-born director Jeff Nichols on August 14th. The pair will talk about McConaughey's remarkable award-winning career, the moments that shaped him, and the stories behind one of Hollywood's most epic filmographies. Let's look at his fucking filmography. Epic. Good. Sure. True Detective fire. Lincoln Lawyer fire. Interstellar's good. I think they kind of, I don't know, man. It's like, love made them talk across time and space. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck out of here. Let's see. Let's just break down the filmography. We were already ahead of that. 1, Matthew McConaughey. Matthew Ellis McConaughey. I don't know if his middle name's Ellis. I feel like it's Ellis, though. Middle name? Ellis. Let's see. Let's start way back in the way back. He's been doing it a long fucking time. I'll give him that, man. Let's see. Days of Confused. Oh, he was in My Boyfriend's Back. That's a killer one if y'all have never seen that. Angels in the Outfield. Nacho Butt. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation. I forgot about that. Ooh, then it gets Boys on the Side. Glory Days. Scorpion Spring. Submission, Judgment, Lone Star, Time to Kill, Larger Than Life. Larger Than Life was good. Was that the one about the elephant? Yeah, that was cool. That had Bill Murray. Oh yeah, he plays the fucked up trucker in that movie. Just trying to beat everybody's ass with a tire iron. That's the... Okay. Amistad, yeah. Give Us Free. Forgot about the Newton Boys. Fuck, man. U571. Now we're getting into the shit. Okay. Around 2000. The Wedding Planner. Now, I'm not judging you if you like it. I'm just letting everybody know it's got a 5.4 out of 10, and I'm assuming. Frailty. Frailty rips. Rain of Fire rips. Tiptoes is one of the strangest films ever made. 4.2. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Again, not judging you if you like it, just letting everybody know it's a 6.6. Sahara, 2 for the Money, Failure to Launch, We Are Marshall, Give Us Marshall. Oh, I forgot he was Peck in Tropic Thunder. That was cool. He was only in it a little bit, but he was good. Ghost of Girlfriend's Past. Lincoln Lawyer rips. Bernie. Bernie was sick as fuck. Mud. That's a movie that got a 7.3. Dallas Buyers Club. Yeah, I forgot about that. Wolf of Wall Street. Fuck. Something called Sea of Trees. Free State of Jones. Give Us Jones. Dark Towers. Suck dick. Serenity. Suck dick. Beach Bum. Suck dick. Between Two Ferns was funny. Gentlemen, I thought it sucked dick. Boy was in Hank the Cowdog. That's a podcast series. I'm going to listen to that shit. Sing. Deadpool. Interesting. Interstellar. Okay. Let's go ahead and celebrate his career. That's good stuff. I don't know why I just sat there and did that to that man. He has nothing to prove to me. Good news. Let's see what else is going on local. Let's see. Historic first. Hayward Finks becomes North Little Rock's first black police chief. Hayward Finks was sworn in Thursday, taking over leadership of the North Little Rock Police Department following the retirement of former Chief Patrick Thessing. Finks brings nearly 4 decades of law enforcement experience to the role. He spent 38 years in public safety, including 26 years as a supervisor with the Little Rock Police Department, 9 years as a captain, and 10 years as an assistant chief. Most recently, he served as director of safety services for the North Little Rock School District. Oh. Let's see. Finks says becoming police chief was never his dream. Interesting. Actually, being a chief of police has never been one of my goals. My goal is always to do the best I can to come to work every day and give 100%. Okay? Definitely not new to law enforcement, but it's exciting to be in a different city and to learn. What? Is he not from here? I mean, that's fine. Well, he was doing stuff at the North Little Rock School District. Yeah, North Little Rock. First black police chief. Good news. Oh, they opened 5 new marine reserves to protect dolphins and kelp forests off New Zealand's South Island. Huh. Good news. Whoa, paralyzed man can feed himself and pet his dog again thanks to double neural bypass surgery. Whoa. Somebody heard me say dog. Is that Smoke? Big Smoke? What do you want, buddy? Huh? Bees? Okay, buddy. Well, it looks like Smoke has some tips on how we can keep the bee population thriving. Plant bee-friendly flowers. The best thing you can do is create food sources, great options. Sunflowers, lavenders, coneflowers, black-eyed Susans. Whoa. We should probably change the name of that one. Bee balm, asters, goldenrod, milkweed, clover, native wildflowers. No fucking shit. Stop using pesticides. Yeah, man. Especially unnecessary ones. That's a good point, dude. That's a good point. Yeah, we should stop using unnecessary pesticides. Avoid neonics. Avoid broad-spectrum insect killers. Avoid spraying flowers while bees are active. If you have pests, handpick bugs. Use barriers. Encourage natural predators like ladybugs and birds. Okay, that's a good tip, buddy. 3. Let part of your yard get wild. A perfectly manicured yard is basically a desert for pollinators. Leave a patch of clover, letting dandelions bloom, leaving some leaves over winter, not mowing every week if you can avoid it. Also, provide water. Bees need water too. Make a simple bee watering station. Shallow dish, pebbles or stones for landing spots, fresh water. They can't swim, so avoid deep bowls. That's a good point. Thanks, man. Okay, you got a couple more for us? Okay. Give native bees homes. Honeybees get all the attention, but many native bees are solitary. You can help by leaving bare patches of soil, leaving dead stems in your garden, adding a bee hotel. So basically, bare patches of soil. Let the bees take over your yard. Buy local honey from responsible beekeepers. Thanks, man. You got okay. All right. A couple, okay. Support farms and products that protect pollinators. Educate people. Well, that's what you're doing, buddy. You're educating people right now. A huge problem is people killing bees because they think every buzzing insect is dangerous. Learn the difference. Bees are usually fuzzy pollinators. Wasps are smoother, often predators and scavengers. Not every insect nest needs to be destroyed. And, well, dude, that's a... And the best thing you can do is plant something today. Wow, man. You know, your mom, Miss Amber, she's going to be real proud of you, buddy. All right. Thanks, pal. That's Smoke's Thoughts. Now, real quick, let's hit a vibe check. I have now done away with the hat. Okay, the hat's gone. We have thewheelofnames.com. Check them out. It's a fun little thing. I put a list of random nouns and verbs into the website, and now I'm going to spin the wheel. Today, getting a vibe check is the toaster. Handy little kitchen appliance. Man, buttered toast is dope. Cinnamon toast. Cheese toast. Some toast with peanut butter on it. Man, you know, and a toasted bread and a toasted bun really sets stuff apart. Like, it can really up your sandwich. Toasters, don't put anything metal in it while it's on. I remember one time I couldn't get a piece of toast out of that bitch, and I had a fork, and my mom was like, "Are you fucking stupid?" And I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "Don't do that." And I was like, "Cool." And then, let's see, toasters. Toasters come in all kind of different shapes. There's toaster ovens. There's traditional I'm gonna call it an up-down toaster. Top loader. Toasted bagels. Toasted. Ooh, what I really like some mornings is an English muffin toasted up with some peanut butter on it. That's a jam. There is that thing of like taking the toaster in the bathtub with you. Maybe that's just a me thing. I don't know. I think he did it in Groundhog Day when it gets real sad there in the middle. That's not a vibe. Don't do that. Toaster. What else can you do with a toaster? I don't think toaster could make a pretty good weapon. Toaster, you're getting let's do a toast to toasters and give toasters a solid 5 out of 10 on a vibe check. Toasters are straight up the middle. So that's a toast to toasters on this week's vibe check. All right. Now, as always, we're going to wrap up Suge's Hood with a little bit of stoner wisdom. Today, for stoner wisdom, I would like to share with everyone the text message that my buddy sent me after smoking Interspecies Erotica. I love the ocean, and it is my place of peace, my inner sanctum. And when I'm there, I'm never in the same place. I have the quiet place at the edge of the tide where the earth's rhythms hold my full attention. The strobing warmth just soothes the shiver of the cold, and the great beyond thrums its water drums to roll away my thoughts. I have the loud place awash in the surf. The moon's waves hurl her commands against my defiant flesh, and I, the heroic icon displayed in fractured glass. There's another place I have that I am sure is not my own. It lies beyond the loudest place where utter silence perseveres. It's where the colossal war between the earth and the moon births a new creation and elects me for transformation. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Suge's Hood. If you listened, I appreciate it so much. Be sure to come back next week. We'll be reviewing another strain. Hopefully I have some coffee to review for you guys. Of course, we'll check the vibe of something else, and we We'll try to start our day with our best foot forward and our eyes a little bit glazed. Thanks again. We'll see you next week.
On my block, where everything is everything for Sheezy. My block for Sheezy.